normality to me. You understand? And as the years went on, look, I know people are going to be like racist. This is not racist, okay? I'm not a racist. It's just that the Italians left. They left. And the Chinese started to buy all the houses, and, they were able somehow to, put together, like, I'll give you an example of what I mean. My father's house was a legal two-family. Now, in the apartment that he had, okay, it was a two-bedroom apartment. What they do is they convert a two-bedroom apartment into a five-bedroom apartment because they group their monies together. You understand? They all put up money and they turn a two-family house. They make it into maybe a 10-family house. That's what they do because they live very uncomfortably. I hate to say it's the truth because I've seen it with my own eyes. And what happens is that they buy the house in cash. Why? Because it's like 10 of them. You understand what I'm trying to say? Like each one of them will put up $100,000. They'll buy a house for $1 million, or they'll put up $120,000 in cash each, and they'll buy a house for $1.2 million. Now you have to understand the Italians that bought these houses. They bought them back in forget about it. You understand? The 40s in some cases, the 50s, whatever. They bought, because the house was inherited. My father inherited it from his mother. She bought the house, I think, in like the 50s, maybe. So she bought the house for $35,000. My father sold it for $1.2 million. So because the Chinese have all this cash, they come in, they buy everything up. The Italians can't resist because they're giving them top dollar. And slowly but surely, all the Italians sold to the Chinese. Now, it's not just Chinese. You got the Hasidic Jews, which is on, if you look at 18th Avenue, all the way to the 40s, Borough Park. They, at first they were buying up to about like the 40s, 18th Avenue. Then I started seeing it go into the 50s, like the streets. Then it went into like 62nd Street, 63rd, 64th. It's like now I think they're all the way up to the 70s. So again, I'm not trying to be prejudiced. This is just the reality of what happened. So places that used to be like, Italian places became synagogues. You understand? Ravioli Fair became a martial arts school. Vegas Diner became a Chinese buffet. So I understand this sounds terrible, but it's the truth.